I just realized that the assignment does not specifically say how many bounces we need to have for this assignment, so just make it bounce once or twice. There was one more thing I wanted to show you. You make it go up, but you might want to angle it a little bit. So if that's the case, remember you always can get that main control, get the rotate tool and angle it. Okay, and you can always key it. Okay, go to frame 0, right? And we already have set a key over there. So right here around frame 15, I wanted to start, maybe looking that way, or maybe between 15 and in between 15 and 30 and kind of in between. Let's see how that goes. I just angled it a little bit with this rotate tool and set the key. Okay, so you see it starts facing up and then starts like that. Okay, that to me looks a little bit more believable, if you angle it a little bit. But you can, and then you might need to then continue, the sequence, so that it then as it comes down, then it goes the other way, like this. Okay, set key, and I'm just kind of doing this by reference. You will have your keys. So, then on frame 60, we need to pretty much rotate it so that it's facing the other way. And we might need to set up all the other keys then, because the other keys is probably too high too. So let's I lost the control. There we go. There. And key. Okay, that way I kind of rotated it all the way. Let's see. Go, and then as it bounces, there you go. Excellent. So I pretty much rotated it so that it was, this is the top part, right? This is the top note here, that you start with that one on the top, and then it kind of goes bloop, and then goes on the other side. Okay. And the one thing the assignment does request is to make the ball stop. So you might need to make it then to stop over time. And I will be flexible if you want to make it jump over, instead of make it move over space, to jump in place. That will be also acceptable. Let me see if I can do that here. In the graph editor, I could actually remove any references to x-axis, x position. Let me see. No, x remains the same. So which is the y-axis, the one that goes horizontal on the viewport. If you notice here is y. So I could very well go on that and remove any y positions, and let's see if that works. Select all the keys and delete on the keyboard, and let's see if it does it in place. Kind of, because we added that rotation, it kind of looks like it's going that way. So then we might need to remove that rotation then. So rotation is right here. Yeah, we might need to remove the rotation that we did. If you notice, Y and Z don't have any changes, but X does have changes. Okay. So that means that's the rotation we added. So we can just delete all those keys over here and select them and delete. And that way we don't have that rotation, and that way the ball looks like it's in place. Okay. And then the idea is that you make it slow down. So if in the first bounce it goes this high, and then the second bounce it does this high, and then the third bounce this high, until it completely stops. Okay, you will need to add more time. So in here on the time configuration button over here, you can make the end time to be, I don't know, 200-300, how many frames you need. And if you see now, your animation lasts 300 frames. Okay, once you finish, let me show you next how to make a test.